Hey everybody, I hope everybody's having a good day. For those of you that don't know me, my name is Frank Royal. If you're joining me today, you are probably either friends or family, or you've just gotten some news of your own and you're curious. I am a lucky man to have so many people that care about me, so I want to keep all y'all in the loop regarding my journey. Today is September 10th, 2025. My cancer journey started without my knowledge over 45 years ago back in the 70s, when somehow I contracted the HPV virus. It began to seriously evolve in early June 2025. It started with a tickle in my throat. I didn't have any kind of fever or chills, anything like that. I seemed to feel all right, but I just had a sensation that I needed to cough or swallow because there was something in my throat that didn't belong there. I also felt like my lymph nodes were swollen more than normal. They still are. And every time I ate something citrus, I would get a burning sensation in my throat. So I went to my PCP, my primary care physician, and I saw a practitioner. She prescribed antibiotics and steroids just like all the times in the previous years. After a week, I had no improvement. I was sent to get a CT scan of my throat so the doctor could have a little more to go on. After he saw the CT scan, it was evident I needed to go to an ENT, ear, nose, and throat doctor. He had all the tools to get a better look. A few weeks later, after a previously scheduled wonderful cruise to Alaska with friends, I made my first visit to the ENT. He put his little camera up my nose, went down my throat, and what he saw wasn't normal. There was a small mountain range of tumors at the base of my tongue that weren't supposed to be there. He scheduled a biopsy for a few days later. They went in right through my neck here, and they took a few snips of the areas of concern and sent it off to a pathologist. The pathologist determined I had squamous cell carcinoma. I never heard of that in my life. Seems to be all the rage now, though. That diagnosis started a chain of events that evolved rapidly. The next day, I was contacted by an ENT doctor from Vanderbilt Medical Center in Nashville, Tennessee. His nurse called me first thing in the morning and said that she had got my referral and wanted to know if I could be there in just a few hours. So, my wife and I got in the car. We drove to Nashville. So, he got out that fancy camera again and went up through my nose, down into my throat, and after looking at my tumors, he took a deep breath and said I wouldn't be a good candidate for surgery, and that was a good thing. He went on to say that radiation and chemotherapy would be my best course of action if I wanted to defeat this cancer. He will still be my doctor, but we will need to be adding a few new team members. This is a big job fixing this problem. So to date, we've added a radiology oncologist, a chemotherapy oncologist, a nutritionist, a speech therapist, a dentist, a psychologist, and some valet attendants for when it really gets rough, and a few other people that I'm just not aware of yet. This will kind of be like going to the beach and getting a sunburn, except we're going to do it 35 times, which is a sunny beach. I have about 2 weeks before my treatments begin, and then another 2 weeks before the wheels start falling off my wagon. I'll try to do regular updates to let everyone know where I'm at in the process. I'm not sure how long I'll be able to maintain that, but if you don't hear from me at least once a week, you can always reach out to Maymay. She is my guardian angel, and she can give you the latest. I love you all, and I'm so lucky to have you praying for me. I know God wouldn't give me this if He didn't think I could handle it. Hopefully, in about 6 months, this will all be in the rearview mirror, and we can all live happily ever after. Thank you for watching. See you in the next video.